Most investing advice is overcomplicated garbage designed to confuse you. But building wealth only requires understanding 4 simple pillars. Master these, and you'll outperform 80% of investors while spending 10 minutes a year managing your money. Here's what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. Welcome to Retire Rich. I'm your host, Michael, and today we're diving deep into strategies that can transform your financial future. If you're serious about building wealth, you're in the right place.
So let's just ask the big question right out of the gate. Why is this stuff always made to sound so difficult? Well, here's the dirty little secret. Complexity is profitable. For them, not for you. The whole financial industry, it thrives on making you feel like you need some kind of guide to get through their maze of jargon and so-called expert predictions. It's a system, really, and it's designed to keep you feeling a little lost, a little dependent, and of course paying them fees for strategies that honestly usually don't even beat the market anyway.
But you know what? We're just going to tune all of that noise out. Because the real answer isn't some secret stock tip someone whispers to you at a party, and it's definitely not some complicated trading algorithm. It's a framework, a simple, incredibly powerful map that's built on 4 pillars of wisdom that have worked for centuries. Once you master these, you'll be able to see your financial future with way more clarity and confidence than almost anyone else out there.
Okay, so here's our game plan for today. We're going to start with Pillar 1, the absolute bedrock. Pay yourself first. Then we'll move to Pillar 2 and build a machine to automate your wealth. After that, we get to the really tricky part, Pillar 3, mastering your emotions. And finally, we'll wrap it up with Pillar 4, showing you why you need to trust simplicity, not gurus. By the end, you'll have a clear path to your richest life. All right, let's dive into Pillar 1. This is the foundation of everything. And notice, it has nothing to do with picking the right stock or finding the perfect investment. Nope. It's about a massive shift in how you think about the money you earn. See, the real secret to getting wealthy isn't just about making more money, it's about making damn sure that a piece of every dollar you earn is yours to keep. And this is not some new idea. This is ancient wisdom spelled out perfectly in The Richest Man in Babylon. Just think about it for a second. Every month, you pay your rent, you pay for groceries, you pay the phone company, everyone gets their cut. But are you paying yourself? And I don't mean whatever's left over at the end of the month if there's anything left. I mean treating your future self as the most important bill you have, the one you pay first. Now, you can supercharge this idea when you give it a crystal clear purpose. This is straight from Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich. When you know exactly what you're saving for, a specific goal with a specific date, it stops being a chore. It becomes this exciting mission. You're not just saving, you're actively funding your dreams. This is how you turn a vague hope into a concrete, unstoppable plan.
Okay, so you're on board with paying yourself first. That is awesome. But let's be real. Willpower runs out. We all have days where we're tired or tempted. Pillar 2 is all about taking your fickle willpower completely out of the equation. It's about building a machine that grows your wealth for you 24/7, just humming along in the background of your life.
And the engine of this machine is automatic investing. Seriously, it's not fancy. It's just you setting up a recurring transfer from your checking account over to your investment accounts. It happens on the same day every month, right after you get your paycheck. The money is gone before you even have a chance to think about spending it. It's the ultimate set-it-and-forget-it strategy.
In this ridiculously simple system, it's your financial superpower. Ramit Sethi talks about this all the time. It forces you to be consistent, which is like 90% of the battle. It stops you from trying to time the market, which is how most people lose money. And maybe best of all, it frees up all that mental energy so you can actually go live your life, all while your wealth-building machine is just working away for you in the background.
So you've got the mindset from Pillar 1. You've built the system with Pillar 2. But none of it, and I mean none of it, will matter if you can't handle the boss level, the part that trips up even the smartest people. Pillar 3 is about mastering your own brain. As the great Warren Buffett says, the most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. And here's why that's so true. The real magic of building wealth is compounding, but our brains are just not wired to understand it. It feels slow. For the first 10 years, it feels like nothing is happening. It's like a snowball rolling down a very, very long hill. The real, mind-blowing, explosive growth all happens at the very end. Your only job is to be patient enough to stick around and let that magic happen. If you panic and sell when things get rocky, you're resetting that clock all the way back to zero.
This is where you have to think like Buffett and his story about Mr. Market. Imagine the stock market is your business partner, and he's bipolar.
Some days he shows up at your door totally euphoric, offering to buy your shares for way more than they're worth. Other days, he's a complete mess, panicking and offering to sell you his shares for pennies. The wise investor doesn't get swept up in his mood. They see his panic as a sale. It's a buying opportunity, not a reason to run for the hills.
And that brings us right to our final pillar, the one that ties this whole thing together. We live in a world where a million experts and gurus are screaming for your attention. But your greatest strength, your secret weapon, is a simple plan. A plan that is 100% yours, one you actually understand inside and out, so you can stick with it no matter what Mr. Market is yelling about today.
Now, you've got legendary investors like Peter Lynch who argue that you, the individual investor, actually have an edge. He says if you just focus on industries and companies you already know and understand, you can find incredible opportunities. His advice? Do your homework. Know what you own.
But then, on the other side of the coin, you have guys like Ramit Sethi, who basically say the whole idea of financial expertise is a myth. That even the pros, the guys in the fancy suits on Wall Street, are absolutely terrible at predicting where the market is going next, and that trying to outsmart them is a game that almost everyone is guaranteed to lose.
So, who's right, Lynch or Sethi? Well, the truth is, they both are. You don't need to become the next Peter Lynch and spend your weekends analyzing balance sheets. But you absolutely have to follow his core advice. Know what you own, and more importantly, why you own it. Your goal is not to be a Wall Street genius. It's to be an expert in your own plan. A dead simple strategy like investing in a few low-cost index funds is a plan you can understand. And a plan you understand is a plan you can stick with for decades. That's the key.
So there you have it, the 4 pillars. It's not about secret handshakes or complex formulas. It's a durable, time-tested framework for building real, lasting wealth that cuts right through all the noise and confusion.
Let's just wrap this up nice and neat. It all starts with the mindset, deciding once and for all that a part of everything you earn is yours, period. Then you build a strategy, an automatic system that does the work for you. With that running, you cultivate the right temperament, the patience to be rational when everyone else is freaking out. And finally, you anchor everything in knowledge, a simple plan you understand so deeply that nothing can ever shake you from it.
But let's end on the biggest question of all, one inspired by the book Die with Zero. What's the point of all this? The goal can't just be to watch a number on a screen get bigger and bigger. The money's just a tool. So what are you actually building? Are you just building a portfolio? Are you using these pillars to build a system that will fund a lifetime of incredible experiences, true freedom, and your richest life? That's the only question that really matters. That's a wrap on today's episode. If this helped you see money differently, smash that like button. Subscribe to Retire Rich for more wealth-building strategies, and drop a comment telling me what topic you want next. Remember, your financial freedom starts with the choices you make today. I'll see you in the next one.